Good morning and welcome to another episode of Forest Facts with Matt. So I'm privileged today to be here with Angela, who's a forester from the United States. And great to see you, Angela. Can you just tell me a bit about what you do? That'll be great.
Yeah, so I work for an organization called the American Forest Foundation, and we are the sponsor of the American Tree Farm System, which is a certification program for forest smallholders. In the United States, we define smallholders as folks owning more than 10 acres to 10,000 acres. And I guess two of the things that I would say are that I am a smallholder myself. I grew up on a small holding, about 110 acres of forest land in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. And my first exposure to forestry as a career was observing my parents plan a timber sale with a professional forester when I was about 15. And that was my first idea that forestry could be a career, and I didn't think a lot about doing it as a career for another few years until I went to college and I was working seasonally for the US government as a temporary forestry technician. And the college that I went to happened to also have a really good forestry school. So one of my main interests in forestry, and one of the reasons I like it so much, is that it's a systems science. And so as a forester, you learn about all parts of a forest, not just the trees, but the plants and the animals that reside there, as well as the human beings that depend upon forest species. So these days, I spend a lot of my time interacting with human beings, and I'm not a field forester anymore, but I still relish the science and I spend a lot of time in the woods.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, Angela. So in the United States, is there much uptake with farmers as far as forestry goes? Is it hard to sort of get them involved in forestry?
So in response to the question, a lot of forest owners don't think of themselves as farmers of a sort. Farming typically refers to kind of growth of an agricultural crop. The term tree farming comes from the 1940s, before we had this lexicon of sustainability. And so most of the landowners that are involved in the American Tree Farm System are actually managing natural forests, so they're managing semi-natural planted forests. There are many landowners who own forest land that it's never occurred to them that it is something that can be managed for income. And so that's one of the pieces of work of our organization.
Yep, that's great. Oh, thank you, Angela. It's been a privilege to have you on Forest Facts with Matt. So, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Really, really appreciate it. So, if you like this episode, please like and subscribe to future episodes of Forest Facts with Matt or FFM. And thank you very much, Angela. It's been great.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.